Hello lovely people, welcome again to the Love Me channel. Thank you for taking the time to invest in yourself. In this video we talk about toxic relations and how to identify them. Toxic relationships will cause monumental breakage to people, families and workplaces. But they aren't necessarily the territory of the weak or insecure. Strong, healthy, independent people can find themselves in the white-knuckled grip of a toxic relationship. Similarly, relationships that seem to begin strong because OMG, we're so in love, you guys, can dissolve into nothing but ash and legal fees that could have bought a castle on the River Seine if they weren't being used to divide your assets by half. Relationships evolve. They change and they grow. Sometimes they crash and they burn. We never know how things will look when each other's less adorable, kind of awful habits start to show themselves publicly, or under the influence of alcohol or in-laws. Some relationships are all shades of wrong from the outset. Some start off with a promise and with all the right ingredients, but somewhere along the way, the right ingredients get replaced with resentment, jealousy, history, and hurt. We love love. Of course we do. Love sends us to joyous, lofty heights that we never want to come down from. But the same heart that can send us into a loved-up euphoria can trip us up and have us falling into something more toxic. The hot pursuit of love can be blinding. Even worse, sometimes it's not until you're 2 kids and a mortgage into the relationship that you realize something has been missing for a while, and that something is you. Coming up at Love Me, we decided to give you 10 signs that you're in a toxic relationship. So stay with us till the end. Number 3 is going to surprise you. Number 10. You hide things. Keeping a secret is never easy, but hiding something from your partner can be even trickier, especially since solid relationships are built on trust and openness. A great sign of an unhealthy toxic relation is hiding things. When you start hiding things like your texts with other people or even hide dishonest actions, that's an unhealthy relationship. Reasons why you might want to hide things from your partner are reluctance to hurt your partner or damage the relationship. For married people, keeping a secret allows them to avoid their partner's disapproval. Number 9. Controlling behavior. If your partner starts to get upset when you don't immediately respond to their texts and phone calls, or when they start questioning you all the time and inquiring about everything you do, this makes a relation toxic. And in some cases, this controlling behavior can be a sign of abuse. Some signs of your partner trying to control you are: demand to know what a person is doing at all times, monitor devices, social media or email accounts, act in a jealous manner and frequently accuse partners of cheating, dictate when someone can go to work or school, stop someone from seeing their friends or family. Number 8. You avoid saying what you need because there's just no point. We all have important needs in relationships. Some of the big ones are connection, validation, appreciation, love, sex, affection. When those needs are mocked or ignored, the emptiness of that unmet need will explode like a mine. If your attempts to talk about what you need end in a fight, another empty promise, accusations of neediness, insecurity, jealousy, or madness, you'll either bury the need or resent that it keeps being overlooked. Either way, it's toxic. Number 7. There's no effort. Standing on a dance floor doesn't make you a dancer, and being physically present in a relationship doesn't mean there's an investment being made in that relationship. Doing things separately sometimes is healthy, but as with all healthy things, too much is too much. When there's no effort to love you, spend time with you, share the things that are important to you, the relationship stops giving and starts taking too much. There comes a point that the only way to respond to, "Well, I'm here, aren't I?" is, "Yeah, but maybe better if you weren't." Number 6. All the work, love, compromise comes from you. Nobody can hold a relationship together when they're the only one doing the work. It's lonely and it's exhausting. If you're not able to leave the relationship, give what you need to give, but don't give any more than that. Let go of the fantasy that you can make things better if you try hard enough, work enough, say enough, do enough. Stop. Just stop. You're enough. You always have been. Number 5. When no is a dirty word. No is an important word in any relationship. Don't strike it from your vocabulary even in the name of love, especially not in the name of love. Healthy relationships need compromise, but they also respect the needs and wants of both people. Communicating what you want is as important for you and the relationship as communicating what you don't want. Find your no. give it a polish, and know where the release button is. A loving partner will respect that you're not going to agree with everything they say or do. If you're only accepted when you're saying yes, it's probably time to say no to the relationship. Number 4. The scorecard. Let me show you how wrong you are. One of the glorious things about being human is that making mistakes is all part of what we do. It's how we learn, how we grow, and how we found out the people who don't deserve us. Even the most loving, committed partners will do hurtful, stupid things sometimes. When those things are brought up over and over, it'll slowly kill even the healthiest relationship and keep the guilty person small. At some point, there has to be a decision to move on or move out. Having shots continually fired at you based on history is a way to control, shame, and manipulate. Healthy relationships nurture your strengths. Toxic ones focus on your weaknesses. Number 3. They make you feel insecure. Insecurity is the feeling of inadequacy, lack of self-confidence, and inability to cope, accompanied by general uncertainty and anxiety about one's goals, abilities, or relationships with others. If your partner is making you feel insecure about yourself, then it's probably time to move on, as you'll be much better without them. You are a hard-working individual, you respect yourself, and you deserve to be with someone who respects you. Symptoms of insecurity are an overriding feeling of inadequacy, a lack of self-confidence, self-esteem, and self-worth, like they're unable or ill-equipped to cope with stresses, generally uncertain about the world, and anxious about their relationships with others. Number 2. Too much passive-aggressive. Passive-aggressive behavior is an indirect attack and a cowardly move for control. The toxicity lies in stealing your capacity to respond and for issues to be dealt with directly. The attack is subtle and often disguised as something else, such as anger disguised as indifference, whatever, or I'm fine. Manipulation disguised as permission. I'll just stay at home by myself while you go out and have fun. And the worst, a villain disguised as a hero. You seem really tired, baby. We don't have to go out tonight. You just stay in and cook yourself some dinner, and I'll have a few drinks with my friends. You know, the action or the behavior was designed to manipulate you or hurt you because you can feel the scrape, but it's not obvious enough to respond to the real issue. If it's worth getting upset about, it's worth talking about. But passive-aggressive behavior shuts down any possibility of this. Number 1. Never-ending lies. Lying and cheating will dissolve trust as if it was never there to begin with. Once trust is so far gone, it's hard to get it back. It might come back in moments or days, but it's likely that it'll always feel fragile, just waiting for the wrong move. A relationship without trust can turn strong, healthy people into something they aren't naturally: insecure, jealous, and suspicious. The toxicity of this lies in the slow erosion of confidence. Sometimes all the fight in the world can't repair trust when it's badly broken. Know when enough is enough. It's not your fault that the trust was broken, but it's up to you to make sure that you're not broken next. Thank you so much for watching this video. Remember, you are love and you are loved. Please subscribe to keep updated on new videos. Feel free to ask any questions below in the comments.